okay, well, maybe you're going to counteract egg with fireball. Did not necessarily rely on it, although you did see some choice projectile play and the use of the space, particularly at the ledge. We'll have to see if that can be repeated against Raru, and the stakes could not be more clear, Artrix. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Losers finals here at Sumabato 52. Asimo versus Raru, Pokemon Stadium for game number 1.
Mhm. You're gonna have to hope that your out of shield game is still at its finest because Raru's gonna be putting on the pressure here with all these hitboxes that Luigi can throw out, but these fireballs are keeping him at a distance as well. It seems to see both these characters just kind of getting a feel for each other off of the start. There's no really big combos. It's a lot of these stray hits, a lot of these projectiles just to start off with until we can get a feel for what our opponent's going for, and then we'll go for the kill as Asimo finds the tilt, looking to follow it up, thinking Raru was going to go into a tech situation there, but instead that Zaire keeping ourselves actionable and making us get that hit, catching the rolling with the up smash, a nice and clean stock from Raru in the first minute. It's a fast game.
Telling me, and that is one of those things that you would think like a fast game would benefit Ryu, but then again, Asimo is a more methodical player than perhaps people would like to give a Ryu credit for. It's like, oh yeah, you're a fighter, you're meant to fight. It's like, no, this is a character that this is a player more specifically that likes to utilize its space, that likes to put itself into a positional advantage, and then you leverage the A button options that you've got. And goodness gracious, if that is not a good example of such heavy Shoryuken to give themselves a chance in this one. 71% for sure, but still piling on that damage. And now, most importantly, you're evened up at 2 stocks apiece. And with a lead now, Artrix. Goodness me.
Yeah, he just keeps running with these fireballs in the feet, man. It's just hitting Raru in every possible position, finding a Shoryu, and already getting the lead straight back into his hands. Asimo is playing like a man possessed right now, knows that he wants to make it the way back into the grand finals. Raru, he's just another person in my way. Let me get to a cola. I want him now.
Yeah, no, looking like John Wick out here. Goodness me. He's just got the hands of death for sure. But Asimo, right now going to roll away from ledge. Spoiler alert, I looked ahead in the script and good idea. So
Nice.
Raru is going to
Oh.
clean up at the ledge, drop off in the back air. So we are at 1 stock each. But again, it comes down to perhaps the ability to get those KOs off of the top. They both have the chance to do it, or the ability to do it. Will they get the chance? This is the shortest ceiling in the competitive stage list, Artrix. So either one can do it, and Asimo was looking to demonstrate as such there.
He's looking for his chance to find the Shoryu, but Raru definitely doesn't want to get hit by it. You can see it by his option select there. Before he went for the Cyclone, but this time around, you're not going to be able to get it. That Shoryu sending you straight up.
Oh, the mustachioed character getting an impromptu goatee courtesy of Asimo. And that is a game 1 victory for the Shoto. And again, making that run eerily similar vibes to what we saw last month, Artrix. It's almost feeling like deja vu, except I'm not as worried about waking up the neighbors.
Could be deja
Look,
vu. You just have to wait for it.
It's 4:45 in Texas. What do you want? Anyway, game number 2, small battlefield. I'm just gonna say maybe a good idea to have a higher ceiling if you are Raru, because you're getting that 0 to death no matter what. There's no guarantee you're getting the KO off of the Shoryuken, right?
Yeah, I mean, both these characters want to put a fist to the chin to take a stock, and we see Raru going for his, but unfortunately, I feel like Asimo just set much too high a percent to make that confirm happen, but Raru still trying. It looked like he almost got it as well, which I'm genuinely surprised at, but just another one of these smash attacks that we'll be able to find is going to be able to take a stock for him. Asimo not putting himself in a position where he can get up smashed, but because of that, Raru's just going to be able to drift in, find his aerial, send him off stage. Very high percents to deal with here. So much shield pressure with these down tilts. It's only a matter of time. Raru finds that bear, taking the lead once more.
Yeah, and already Raru, it should be noted, already has improved on the 7th place finish from last month. Got enough points to maintain the lead in the Sumabato League standings, but certainly you're looking for more. You're looking to replicate the success that you had at the 50th edition, where you got first place at that A plus tier, I should say. But now you got that nair to the face. trying to jab, trying to knuck up with Asimo feels like a bad idea. But then again, who's the one with the stock lead? Asimo answers that, saying it's not Raru, idiot. And you
Yeah.
know what? I am not going to backtalk Asimo.
You will not have the stock lead anymore. The Shoryuken will make sure of that, but still need to build up percent in order to take an actual stock lead for yourself. It's Raru showing you how to do it. See, this is how you hit Shoryu on approach. This is your anti-air. This is how you do it. Let me show you one son. This is how we do it in
Yeah.
Smash.
Can you say clap back? I am loving what I'm seeing from Raru. Is going to maintain the lead, not a full stock lead, but Asimo trying to clear that up real fast. Raru was able to land and perhaps get off a few more offensive initiatives. Asimo now looking for even more here. And again, it's Raru holding center stage, and how important is positioning in this matchup? Because you saw that last set. How much mileage did Asimo get off of chasing Yoshidora to the ledge? But what can you do in center stage in the air? Raru putting themselves on the board, tag them up, and then uppercut them out. An eye for an eye, a fist for a fist. It's 1-1.
And you can only play safe for so long against this man. Eventually, your shield's gonna get called out. You're gonna get grabbed, and if you're getting grabbed, it seems any percent at this point. Raru is going to be able to convert into that up B as long as he's checking the DI, and he got it there. Even the B reverse on the up B, catching you, making sure to send you sky high. This is what he does best, and this is why he's one of your best players.
As we go to Hollow Bastion, I believe this is the first time Hollow Bastion is making an appearance in the in this top 8. So we're seeing now. Oh, wait a second. Carries them over. Oh, trying to escort them to the other side, like Sharon across the river Styx, seemingly. But Asimo not going to go across all that easily. Raru insisting that that Asimo takes their help, but not going to be there quite yet. Although Asimo sitting at 131. Although you could argue, Artrix, that only made him angrier.
It's the rage that he's got on his side right now. Raru has to find a straight hit. Your confirms into your up B ain't looking so good right now. So if anything, this is a position that Asimo really wants to keep. As long as you can find this stock first. You got to play safe for it, and that's what he's doing right now. Just keeping that distance, throwing out the fireballs when we need it, and then confirming into a kill. And now that is a fiery Ryu that is sitting there in front of you. It's 1-1 right now, but if you can hold on to the stock a little longer, build up the damage where he needs it, early stocks will fly. Not going to be able to hold on to it, though. Raru gets his down smash. We're back to even.
Yeah, 2 stocks apiece. This is, it's troubling, but don't really have... Oh, goodness me.
He dropped his 0 to death.
Yeah. No, that's one of those things. Raru, I don't know if I saw the reaction in the player cam, but you got to think you're kind of ruining that one. Can Asimo make them pay the greatest student, perhaps becoming the sensei, at the expense of Raru? But you're going to get parried! And Raru, if nothing else, you know what? You left your toys out, but he, at the very least, cleans up the mess. 2 stocks to 1.
All right, he missed his first 0 to death. Are we going to get the second one? No. Unfortunate there. He tried it, though. And you can almost feel in that second stock there that he was just waiting for his opportunity to find that up B. He was like, I may have missed my 0 to death. We're going to find an up B now. But Asimo finding that spike. What a nasty angle. To be sent up, but another. He keeps catching him on his approach. It's Luigi who's doing better to Shoryu on aerial approaches than Ryu. That's not what you expect.
I mean, yeah, if you approach, you better be doing so safely, and you are locking Asimo in to a select number of options. This plays into Raru's hand here. Certainly it will do so over the final 2 games of this set, should we get that far. But Raru, right now, is in pretty good position, having them at 1 stock apiece. Asimo down tilts into Tatsu. You got to think you're looking for the F smash. And it's going to be the Cyclone that puts Asimo into the upper left-hand corner. Going to catch him with the down smash. Beautifully done at ledge. And we saw Raru's expertise at the ledge game. We're seeing that a little bit more here as the down smash covering the roll back. And it is 2 stocks to 1 for the number 2 seed in the tournament.
Man, he was pixels off of taking that game. That F smash that Asimo went for was almost in the perfect position. He had the perfect timing. He was just that much short of finding its mark, which is unfortunate because Raru was able to take that narrow miss and make it a game of his own, catching the roll in there. We're heading back to Hollow Bastion. Ashimo saying that it ain't the stage that's the problem. It was that little mistake, and I'm going to keep it going, carrying him up with those down tilts. You're not going to be able to escape the platform, buddy. You're going to take that 38 from the fireball.
Yeah, and we're seeing now Raru. It's just impressive stuff from Asimo thus far. But Raru, I mean, we're saying how Asimo had a whole head of steam, but this is not something that is super reliant on steam. It's just good, solid technique, as we're seeing
Bruh.
absolutely tormented at ledge from the plungers into the uppercut. As Raru in rare form again, 3 stocks to 2, 2 stocks away from a revenge match against Akala.
Bro, we may have been playing patient before, but we are full steam ahead right now. Raru almost to his deficit there as we find ourselves in the fist of the Shoryu from Ryu. But what a lead we were able to make in that first 30 seconds. Just the absolute insanity of the pressure. But here's the problem now. We were able to put the pressure on because we had an FGC character stuck at the ledge. That's fine. Now we're back to neutral. Ashima has the chance to throw out all of his fireballs as he needs. We just need to not find ourselves in another one of these Shoryus, man. Both the players are going for it. They only have one thing on their minds, and it's up B, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just a brutal state of affairs, isn't it, Artrix? When you're seeing someone like Raru, who is just, I mean, you're talking about efficiency. You're talking about, I mean, that combined with just an overall killer instinct, right? We're seeing that now, and it is a tournament stock situation. Could Asimo's run be coming to an end courtesy of the number 11 in the world? Asimo will fight back to the dying breath at 130%, trying to take the stock, but how? Raru looking for that final uppercut. Asimo says, I've got one more for you. Will that be a parting shot, or will it be the start of a comeback?
Man, I love how Ashima was just able to catch Raru as he's trying to put this approach on the ledge. You can see him jumping up for those air, down tilt him, and just continue to carry him into our feet. It's a good spot to be in, but here's Ashimo, man. Once again, Raru just being a bit lazy on the shield. He's letting Ashimo get all these quick hits in. That percentage lead that he's had is gone. And now the F smash finds its mark. The F smash he missed in that last game is going to send us to a game 5 now. Ashimo hot on the heels of Raru here. He knows he wants to play a Kohler again. Let's see if he can make it happen.
Asimo refusing, denying death. What can you say about Asimo that we did not say already in the 51st edition of this very tournament last month? Artrix, this guy just does not know when to give up.
We got people in chat saying that read, bro, and it's a read that he's going for before. He's been same read this entire time. This is just the first time he's been able to make it work, which is beautiful to see. You know, if you know that your opponent's going to be landing at that spot of the ledge because he wants to go for a plunger, because he wants to go for a fireball, now is your time to cash out on that knowledge. You were at your tournament stock. You have to pull every single card out of your sleeve for this one. And we see Ashimo pulling out the pressure, but a Cyclone very quick to stop that string from going through. We are invincible, sir. Cyclone again. Jesus, Luigi. No strings for you today.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you even say about someone like Asimo? Just the fighting spirit that they have displayed, at first against Yoshidora, now against Raru, but Raru looking to put a stop to that, and just over 30 seconds in, finding that uppercut onto the ledge, and at 29%, although it is building now, taking that first stock. You gotta like what you're seeing here. No, wait a second. Raru puts him off ledge, was not able to get the 0 to death, but I don't think they mind that all that much considering what we have seen from them. While Ryu is in recovery, you know the weak points and you have to exploit them.
It's Raru's strongest position, man. He was able to play it for a little bit there, covering much sooner than he was in that last game. He's kind of figured out the whole plunger setup. Get away from that shield, man. He's one up. He press away. You can already see Raru. He had his finger loaded into it. He knew what he wanted to hit with. Wasn't able to get it there, though. Unfortunate time. The up B out of shield has just been the name of the game between these two. If anyone is even slightly unsafe on shield, if you are minus for just 1 second, I'm pressing it and you're gone.
Now we're seeing 3 stocks to 2 now for Raru. Sitting at ledge, trying to lull him into the false sense of security. Asimo refusing to approach as Raru has, you know what? I have all the room that I need right here. Asimo begs to differ. 99%. And the Tatsu at the ledge, old reliable for Asimo. Whatever you can do to get a little bit of momentum behind you. And that is the motor that will eventually help you accelerate to full speed. But Raru looking to provide a full-blown roadblock. And could you have it here? Down throw into the back air. That's probably what's going to do it is back air, but you're going to get chopped in the face and not much room for recovery. And all of a sudden, it's tournament stock for Asimo.
I was almost scared for Raru in that position where he once again didn't get the strong hit of Bear that would have got him the stock. It's why he's down here and loses finals in the first place, missing a couple of those Bears against a Cola, getting the weak hit instead of the strong. It's interesting to see from both these players because they're both playing characters that do a lot of shield pressure, like have really amazing shield pressure, but the pressure of that F tilt not going to be enough to take the stock. Instead of the shield pressure, though, we're seeing that they're both very scared to press buttons on the shield. It's like, if I stick around here for too long, I'm going to get upbeat. That's why we can see Asimo pulling back sooner than he'd like to. Miss input, misfire. We're both missing here, but you know what? Neither of us are hitting, so it's fine. We're back to 1 stock apiece. Last stock, game 5. Come on, boys. Let's ride it home.
What are we seeing here? Asimo just does not know when to give up the sidestep, avoiding the misfire, avoiding disaster. Perhaps is that the misfire that seals Raru's fate? And we're seeing now Asimo building it up brick by brick. Sidestep on the plunger. Puts him off of the ledge as Akala looks on. Looking, seeing shades of his past. Some more recent than others. Asimo, the man who beat Akala in the 51st edition of Sumabato's Grand Finals. Raru, their opponent in this Winners Finals. It will be Asimo! Indomitable!